Hello students, in this session we will discuss about the parallel RL circuit. In the last classes we discussed about the series RL, RC, RLC. Here parallel RL circuit. That means first you have to draw the parallel RL circuit. So that is parallel RL circuit. So this is the R is the resistor and L RL circuit, and we are applying this is the AC analysis. We are applying the AC supply, the single phase AC supply. So this is the V. So we have to analyze what is the voltage and current variation in the parallel RL circuit. So this is the RL, both are connected in parallel and supplying a AC supply. So before that we have to discuss something about this parallel RL circuit. So here parallel RL circuit, simply if you observe here, so this is a parallel RL circuit. Supply is from this voltage. Here voltage source and resistor and inductor all are in parallelly connected. So in the parallel branch, the supply voltage V and voltage across resistor and voltage across inductor all are same. And this is the circuit. Wherever connected, the current will flow from the source. The current will flow from the source will be equal to the current flowing through the resistor and current flowing through the inductor. That means the total current flowing from the supply will be equal to the IR plus IL. How is it? This is the current supplied from the source I. It will be divided into two branches, flowing through the resistor and the flowing through the inductor. The total current will be again entering into the supply. So that's why I equal IR plus IL. Okay. We have to discuss one point here. That point is the admittance. We have to learn something about this thing, that is the admittance. Admittance is simply it is the reciprocal of the impedance. Admittance is represents with Y. So Y is nothing but it is reciprocal of the impedance, simply. So impedance units are, you know that the units of impedance is ohm. That's why units of the admittance is reverse of, this is MHO, name is mho or 1 by ohm or 1 by ohm, or another name is mho. So this is also units. So admittance units are 1 by ohm or reverse of mho, or the mho is the symbol of this. These are the units of admittance. So what is the need of the discussion the admittance is? So we will discuss here. And now we will entering into the parallel RL circuit. In this parallel RL circuit, just look at here. The voltage is same, current is divisible. So we will discuss each and every voltage and current here. Here the voltage supply, the voltage across resistor and voltage across inductor same, but current is different. Now we have to find the current through the resistor IR. Current through the resistor IR. Current through the resistor IR means voltage from the resistor. We can, from Ohm's law we can write voltage from the resistor and the resistance value. Voltage from the resistor and supply voltage both are same. That's why you have to write by R. V is the supply voltage. So better to write here small things. V is supply, VR comma IR resistor voltage and current, resistor voltage comma current, voltage comma current. So that's why VR V both are same I am writing, but V take it as, assume V value, take it as supply voltage, assume as Vm sin omega t. Vm is the maximum voltage sin omega t. Just write Vm sin omega t by R. Okay. From that we can write current across resistor IR equal to Vm by R. Vm by R, just take it as Vm by R, replace with Im simply. Im into R. It's better to divide this, divide into 2 pages. It will be understandable. Right. This is Im by R. So finally we can write Im by not R. Just replace Im by R sin omega t. Right. Not Im by R. This is Im. Vm by R, maximum voltage by resistor, gives maximum current through the resistor. So you can write like this, Im of R sin omega t. So the current flowing through the resistor is Im sin omega t, but this is Im R means we can write, don't confuse here, maximum current through resistor, maximum current through the resistor. This is the IMR. This is the first thing, current flowing through the, this is the first thing. This is the first thing, current flowing through the resistor. Okay, right. And we can write it in the polar form also, current flowing through the resistor equal to current RMS value magnitude at an angle of 0 simply. Next we will discuss about the IL. What is IL? Current flowing through the inductor. Next IL is nothing but simply VL by L. That means IL equal to voltage across the inductor by inductive reactance. We can write simply IL equal, right, we can write like this, that is IL equal to V by we can write reactance means JXL. V means VL, but VL here, look at here, both supply voltage and all are same. Just we can write the supply voltage. What is supply voltage? Vm sin omega t by XL means we can write like this, XL at an angle of 90, XL at an angle of 90. So we can write like this, IL equal to Vm by, what is XL? XL value is omega L, and sin, this is omega t, plus 90 will become as minus 90. Okay. Finally we can write current through the inductor equal to Vm by L. We can write current through the inductor maximum value into sin omega t minus 5 by 2, sin omega t minus 5 by 2, right? So this is the current flowing through the inductor. This is the current flowing through the inductor, right? Right. So we are finding the current flowing through the resistor and current flowing through the inductor. Look at here, current flowing through the resistor, simply there is no phase angle, because current flowing through the resistor always in phase with some voltage. But look at here, current flowing through the inductor in the parallel branch, there is minus 5 by 2. Minus 5 by 2 means inductor current always lagging, always lagging. That's why it represents the lags. So by using this current flowing through the resistor, current flowing through the inductor, we can find out the supply current. In order to find out the supply current, just better to draw the phasor diagram. From the phasor diagram, we can find out. So what are the things before writing the phasor diagram? What are the things we have? We have supply voltage will be equal to the resistance voltage, inductor voltage, and we have the current equal to vector sum of inductor current plus resistor current. Here we have inductor current, resistor current equal to simply we can write like this, that is IR max sin omega t. This is the formula. What about inductor current? Inductor current equal to inductor current maximum and sin omega t minus 5/2. These are the known equations. So by using this, we can find out the phasor diagram. So first, before writing the phasor diagram, which is the common value? Here the common value in case of resistor and inductor in the parallel circuit, voltage across each element are same. So take it as a reference value. So that's why you have to take the reference value is V. So V, VR, VL all are same. So that is the reference value. Okay. So that is the reference value. So this is the reference value. Completed. Next, look at here. IR is simply V by R into sin omega. Look at here. So it is in phase with the voltage only. So in phase with the voltage means, so VR is somewhere. So this is the current through the resistor. Next, what about IL? IL, look at here. IL, you have to, once again you have to write the formula, that is V by Vm by omega L sin omega t minus 5/2. This is in phase with the voltage but 90 degrees lagging. So that's why you have to draw here. That's value is current through the inductor. Now the combination of resistive current and inductive current will gives the vector sum will gives the supply current. Just the combination will gives the supply current, and this is the supply voltage, this is the supply current, this is the phase angle between the supply voltage and supply current. Always phase angle in between the supply voltage and supply current. Supply voltage between, so you can write like this, between voltage and current. Voltage current both are VI gives the supply voltage and supply current. We can find out the phase angle here. We can find out the phase angle, or so from that phase angle we can find out the power factor. We can find out the power factor angle. Power factor angle phi equal to. So in order to find us, just find out the first tan phi from here. What is tan phi? Tan phi means opposite by adjacent. Opposite is IL, adjacent is IR. Just find out the tan phi. Tan phi equal to opposite by adjacent. tan phi equal to opposite equal to IL and adjacent equal to IR. From that we can find power factor angle phi equal to tan inverse of IL by IR. This is the power factor angle. Power factor angle or phase angle, both are same. You can write another name, that is the phase angle. That is the phase angle. Understand? And now the current will be equal to the IL plus IR. These are the vectors, but we can write the magnitude of supply current. The supply current magnitude I equaled the magnitude of resistive current square plus magnitude of inductive current. And at an angle of, the phase angle is at an angle of tan inverse of IL by IR. We can find out like this, and we can write the equation IL by R like this. IL by IR value we can modify like this, that is IL equal to V by omega L and V by R. So we can write power factor angle also R by omega L. So that's why we can write the another equation tan inverse of omega L by R. This is also the power factor angle. R by omega L. So this is also one of the angle. So this is about the parallel RL circuit. First, parallel means we have to connect a resistor and inductor parallel combination with the voltage. First, look at how the voltage varying, how the current is varying. Here parallel means all the voltages are same, but currents are varying. Now we have to find out the admittance. Admittance is like that. So we will discuss admittance in the separate topic. So after completion of parallel RL circuit. Next, this is the current value and this is the current through the inductor value, and this is about the phasor diagram. Phasor diagram, all voltages are same, just voltage is different, currents are different, and this is the power factor angle. This is about the RL series, RL parallel circuits. Okay, so parallel series, only the difference in the parallel, current varying, voltage is common for the branches. Series, in the series current is same and the voltage will be varying. Okay, so this is about the parallel RL circuit. Okay, thank you. This is the problem regarding the RL parallel circuit. So once read down the problem, that is a parallel RL circuit energized by the sinusoidal voltage V equal to 100 sin 1000 t. First write down the given data equal to voltage V equal to 100 sin 1000 t, and this is a parallel circuits. Is given R value is 10 ohms and inductance L value is 10 millihenry, and this is a parallel RL circuit. That's why better to draw the parallel RL circuit. So this is voltage, AC supply, and resistor, one resistor, and it has another inductor. This is R and this is L. These three are parallel branches. The first question, obtain the instantaneous and RMS values current through the RL. First question is to find out the instantaneous currents IR, IL. The second question is asking to find out the power factor. Power factor value is cos phi. This is the question. So you know that the procedure, we have two elements parallelly connected. The first element R have flowing the current of IR, second element L flowing the current of IL, and the supply current is assumed as I. I will be divided into IR, IL, the total will be again comes into the source. So first you have to find IR and IL. Before that, first, what is the common thing all three branches? These are connected parallelly, V, R, L parallelly. That's why the voltage across the voltage supply and voltage across resistance and voltage across inductor is same. And the supply current I will be divided into IR plus IL. So right here, I is nothing but IR plus IL. First you have to find out the IR. First point is to find out the IR and IL. So what is IR? IR means current flowing through the resistor. Current flowing through the resistor we can write like this: voltage across resistor by the resistance by Ohm's law. Voltage across resistance VR by the resistance. But VR is equal to V. So this is V by R. And what is V value? V value is 100 sine 1000 t. So this is V by, so V equal to 100 sine 1000 t. This is the voltage. And what is the resistance value? Resistance value is 10. So 10 times it is cancelled. The remaining thing is 10 sine 1000 t. So the current value equal to IR 10 sine 1000 t. This is the current value. From this maximum value, from the compare with the equation, this 10 represents maximum value of the current. From this we can find out RMS value. What is the relation between RMS value and maximum value? That is maximum value by root 2. Maximum value is 10. This is by the root 2. So this is the first thing is current flowing through the instantaneous current through the resistor. This is the instantaneous current and this is the RMS current through the resistor. Next, we have to find out the second thing, current through the inductor. Current through the inductor and instantaneous current and RMS current. RMS current we have to find out. For that, the same thing, look at here. The current through the inductor we can write it as by Ohm's law, voltage across inductor by inductive reactance. Inductive reactance. So I can write like this: current through the inductor equal to voltage across inductor by the inductive reactance. Inductive reactance we can write it as JXL. Before that we have to find out the XL value. What is XL? XL equal to J omega L. What is omega value? Look at here. This is, if you compare with Vm sine omega t. What is omega value? Omega value is 1000. So from this you have to write J 1000. What is L value? What is the value of L? L value is 10 millihenry. Look at here. This is the 10 millihenry. So by simplifying this, you will get 10 millihenry. By doing the calculation, XL value is J 1000 and milli will be cancelled. Remaining is J10 is ohms. XL value is J10 ohms. So VL value, VL is 100 sine 1000 t by j into 10. So simplifying this, we will get in the current across inductor is, so we know that this is the 100 sine 1000 t. J10 we can, it is in complex form, complex or rectangular form. We can convert into polar. By converting the polar, we will get 10 at an angle of 90. So by simplifying this, we will get 10 is magnitude, 10 times, and sine, this is the, there is no angle, this is 0, that's why 90 will become minus 90. So finally I can write 10 sine 1000 t minus 90, then t minus. So from this current across inductor, we can write it as 10 sine 1000 t minus 5 by 2. Next, from this is the instantaneous current actually. This is the instantaneous current value. And from this, what is the maximum current value? Maximum current value, this is the maximum current value, 10. We can find out the RMS current from here. RMS current equal to maximum current by 10 by root 2 amperes. Units are, current units are amperes. So this is the instantaneous current through the inductor, and this is the RMS current through the inductor. From this we can find out directly, we can supply current, name it as I. What is supply current here? This is the supply current. Supply current is, this is supply current is vector combination of IR plus IL. So we can write it as vector combination of, so this is IR square plus IL square. By simplifying this, we will get 10 by root 2 whole square plus 10 by root 2 whole square. By doing the calculation, we will get current value is 10 amps. 10 amps. So this is the supply current value. Okay. Next, we have another thing, that is power factor. We have another thing, that is the power factor. So in series RL circuit, the power factor angle phi equal to, we have a formula, that formula tan inverse of omega L by R. So by doing this, tan inverse of, what is omega L? Omega L value 10 and R value is 10. Both are cancelled. Power factor angle equal to tan inverse of 1. Tan inverse of 1 value is 5 by 4. This is the phase angle R, power factor angle. Both is same. And we can find out the power factor, that is cos phi equal to cos phi by 4, that is cos phi equal to 1. This is the power factor. So this is the power factor, and this is the instantaneous current at the inductor. This is the RMS current at the inductor, and this is current flowing through the resistor. Understand? This is the procedure to do the any RL parallel circuit. Now this is cos phi, not 1 actually, cos phi by 4 equal to, so we have a small modification here by observing here. What is cos phi by 4? Cos phi by 4 value is, we can write like this. So this cos phi equal to 0.707. Understand? That means 70.70% of power will be used. That is the meaning of power factor. Okay. This is about the RL parallel circuit problem. Okay. Thank you.